walking and talking on a Tuesday morning. Haven't done this in about 3 weeks, maybe more. Guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I've been transformed by the renewing of my mind, which is a constant endeavor. People have to understand. No, you don't have to. You can keep going by somebody else's understanding until you can develop your own. And above all things, seek understanding. And I don't thump the Bible anywhere near as much as I used to, but I just see it in a different light because much of what I knew of the Bible was always somebody else's interpretation. And there comes a point where you have to have your own interpretation. And when I developed my understanding that my interpretation was what was most important to me, I started seeing a lot of fallacies in things that are popular and that people attribute to the Bible, and it really isn't in the Bible. Or what they're saying is an interpretation of what they think they see. So there comes a point when you have to be able to stand on your own understanding, taking the information that has been received through your life and through your experiences and be able to shuffle that through your computer faster than anything that any computer engineer, operator, or designer could come up with. Because it's all imitating the brain and its capabilities. And sometimes those computers and machines have a greater capacity for sorting information than we do. That algorithm that we talk about and try to understand what in the world that we're talking about. Because one thing about talking to people about things that they don't want to acknowledge and don't want to claim, they'll tell you, well, go research this, or they'll ask you, but that's based on what? Who taught you that? Who told you that? And have you going to look and find the bibliography and find people that they consider to be authorities on a particular topic or subject. And basically they just go for people that come closer to holding the same ideals that they do. And that's what, I always talk about and against white supremacy. And it's very important to understand that when we're dealing with particularly the English language, English language is what gave birth to white supremacy. So if you're going to use your arguments based on what the white supremacist said, you're never going to find your way out from under it. Because this is a thinking war. This is a spiritual war. And the actions of the spirit are thinking and speaking and understanding. And so these are things that you have to define for yourself. What is the Holy Spirit? If you can't find it within yourself, you're not going to find it outside of yourself. And so the quasi scholars would have you think that you're not qualified to have the Holy Spirit, or that you're not qualified to communicate with the Holy Spirit. But the Holy Spirit is in you. That's why I say I've been being transformed by the renewing of my mind. And I'll continue to do so until I'm no longer here. And even then, I'll go beyond to the next place and do the same thing. Anyway, I just wanted to come back in and give you an update on what's going on with me, and hope you haven't stopped following me. I know the algorithms are trying to get my visibility down to practically zero, but you can't kill the truth. Peace.